Yes.
How is it? Have you got a
Yeah.
job or something?
No, not yet. But I got a contract with the
Sorry?
government. No, I didn't get a job yet.
Okay.
But just like I think you're aware that I sent you some videos regarding the martial arts. So
You
I
sent
just
me
got a
some
con
videos when?
a long time back that I was doing martial arts.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just got a contract with the government, so which will end in November. So for now, we are teaching, elderly people Tai Chi and the youngs like age 9 to 15, the karates. So
Okay.
I have this contract, which is going to end in November. So it's just not a permanent, it's
Okay.
just a
Okay. So you
contractual.
can start working or teaching somewhere else in South Africa, maybe. You are in Mauritius, right?
Exactly.
Can you not travel to South Africa, do some arrangement out there? Because I think South Africa will have a greater market for your skill.
Yeah, actually, I applied several times. So you remember I sent you some screenshot and you were helping me with my resume that time.
You are
So
sending not for karate. You are sending for the other kind of job. No, you wanted to be a manager.
yeah,
No, no, I am suggesting you to be a karate instructor because you do that fine because that is your skill and
yeah,
many
I'm doing
people.
it. Mhm.
So right now that contract before that contract ends, you can get another contract or you can try for those kind of contracts because not many people will do whatever you are doing, right? So that is your uniqueness. You should establish on that. That is what I'm trying to tell you because that will require a little mindset shift because you are not perhaps ready to take that as a future course of action might be, but I think that is where you stand as unique.
Yeah, thanks.
As I said in my course also, I would have taught anybody and everybody to be unique first, right? Everybody is born
Yeah,
unique, and we take time to mm, accept our uniqueness also, because we compare ourselves with whole whole world. Like say this person is like that person is like that. So the first thing and the more experience I am getting, the more I understand that one needs to be very unique because that is how you are born and you are supposed to be. You cannot no, you cannot be another person. So and nobody can be you either. So that is where you stand out. And if you manage to do that, it will not be easy because we are not taught that, right?
true, true.
We were never educated about being unique. We were never educated about doing what we love to do. So it takes a lot of, like, say, your parents would have told you that you should do this, earn this much. You should be doing this kind of job, like that. The whole society expects you to do something like in that line only. Who has told
True.
you to be you? Like, say, whatever your skill is, nobody, right? So
Yeah,
but you only know that not many people can do what you do. There are people, but even then, how many in 10,000 might be one,
yeah,
right?
right.
So in India they have started engaging people who are from sports background, that you might be knowing. but
Yeah,
uh, but even then there is a lot of politics out here. uh, like say it is not very easy. India is a big country and as much, the politics is as big as the country.
Same
So,
as Mauritius also. It's not big, but like you say, politics.
so, so suppose you are from Mauritius, right? So
Yeah,
the people from there will do politics. But if you go to a foreign country, because you are from outside, the politics will be less.
yeah, it's not going to affect you.
So if you go to this side of thing, maybe South Africa also will have a lot of politics, but I think you can have also your way of convincing them because they are educated also. No, people who
Yeah,
are not very educated and doing like say they are into politicking, you cannot convince. You should not also. You will waste
yeah,
lot of energy. But people who are educated, no, they understand, open-minded, you can explain them better. So that is why I
yeah.
suggest, I'm not saying it is South Africa only. I'm just describing the characteristic of a place where you will be
Of a
recognized.
foreign country.
Foreign countries where, like say, there are the whole of the African countries will be foreign country for you. But not
Yeah,
all the
that's
countries should be your destination. And the second clue is once you are into a job, some kind of activity you are doing, right? Your mind, you also have studied those things. Your mind will release that kind of tension that you are having right now. Not having a job is lot of tension within
true.
yourself. So that will be released. So once that is released, you will be propelled to move forward, progress, right? And those opportunities will come. Right now, you are blocking them, not knowingly, not intentionally, but unknowingly that is happening because you are not getting opportunity. So create an opportunity for yourself. You need a little mind shift, and no matter what comes, what opportunity comes, don't leave this skill right now. Never. So that
Okay.
you will establish yourself as some unique person, no, with this ability.
Yeah.
So the other day I was reading in LinkedIn itself that somebody has written that he had asked somebody else, a friend, an old friend, to recommend him to a job, and that friend blocked him. Right?
Oh,
And
that's sad.
so it is a normal thing, right? So after some time during COVID, that person who has blocked him, he lost his job, and he approached this person to recommend him. Might be that fellow would have forgotten what he did, because it
Yeah,
is every day. Everybody is doing the same thing. So
true.
he thought it was just usual. We do the nasty thing and we expect the others to do good thing to us. No, but that happens also. So this person was saying he recommended and that person got the job. They never discussed about what had happened earlier. They should not, because there is no uh, uh, circumstance for establishing that friendship again. So if you mention, you understand, right? Whatever I'm saying.
Yeah, of course.
So no point going to that person, reminding him what he did. That will kind of, it is an effort to re-establish friendship. No point in establishing friendship anymore. But what one should do, like say, should be of help to other person as much as possible. That is what he did. So I think people, those are like say, not listening to you, or listening but not doing anything about you. Those people also, we don't know their circumstances. We should not, like say, judge them also. But I think, like say, rather than putting your focus on them, you should put your focus on yourself. Right. And
True, true.
this skill is way better than whatever you have been doing. This gives you respect. This maybe right now it is very small, but again, this will grow. This has a potential to grow for you. And other jobs have always have that risk factor of things.
Yeah, agreed on this.
So you give it a good amount of thought, and even if it is painful right now, have that mind shift, I think.
Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Yeah. What else?
That is now, like you explain about the mindset, like how to work on that, like think
I
positive
say
every
you
time,
have
meditation.
no. You have to just see. This is a proposal. This is some kind of proposition I have made. So you also write down this proposition somewhere in a notebook or somewhere. Then you will have thousands of objections why you should not do. So one by one, write down why you should do, right? So if your mind is posing you some kind of objection, you know it is not allowing you to move ahead, thinking that this is a kind of threat to your existence. So, so you should tell yourself why. The basic formula is that is your uniqueness. That is what you love to do. So that is what you should do. That is the basic thing, basic principle. Like say all other things are acquired. We are given to understand, but not true. As simple as that.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
And what have you been doing, like say, um, on everyday basis?
On a daily basis, right now, like as I told you, I'm teaching the teaching karate, so we are working on that training in the morning and evening. We are teaching the elderly people the tai chi. In the here in Mauritius, we call it a social center. It's like a
Mm.
community center. Okay. For now, I'm doing that, and I've been going through reading lots of things about management, watching videos about the like you are aware that I'm looking for a managerial position. So looking for all kind of operation manager, quality manager, training manager, customer success manager, so all kind of those jobs. So I'm taking notes, watching videos, okay, learning some new stuff like what is a job, what what the tools they use, and things like so. I'm just going through like that.
So there is something called straight line, right? And
Yeah,
you need to put that straight line towards your goal, right?
yeah,
And when you put that as your goal, you should have certain justification why you have put that. Some justification, like as I am saying, is that your core competency? Is that what you love doing? Is that something which is your potential area? So these three questions you can ask, and you just rank, like say out of 10, how much you will give to option number one, option number two, and you will see. You can decide for yourself. Like say what thinking about something, if you get tired, then that is definitely not your core.
yeah.
So when you are looking for a managerial job, you know there is a resistance. So that resistance, it gets reflected in your language. You don't know, but that is what gets reflected in your language, and the other person, even they don't know what exactly you have told, they also sense that, you know. That is why you are blocking your own chances. And
Okay.
so far, whatever my experience has been, suppose it is something is like, see, suppose you are staying in a place which is very comfortable, you are within your comfort zone, right? And um, someday something happens, like in your case your job was gone, and then um, you have to take a decision, you are forced to take another decision, you are not very comfortable, you are not liking the entire process, but once you take that step, you have to take that step today or tomorrow. After 3 months also you will, if you are resisting, this situation will stay the same. But if you are not resisting, you will quickly get into that step, that choice, and you will make progress. Try this, and you will know. So if you are supposed to be doing that and not this, then immediately you will know, you will be propelled towards that. And you will see you are not given any chance, any scope to go this way. Now, if you don't learn from this story will remain painful as long as you don't accept, because you are meant to go that side. This is not something that I am saying. This is basic principle. If you are supposed to be doing that and you are doing this because this is comfortable, because this is acceptable to the whole world, because this is the values you have grown up with, then it will be a very painful thing, and everything will be done so that you are stopped going from that side. And you know, nobody can pull up you from that. Anybody who tries, the job that you will get. Last time you were, suppose you are getting, you were saying, no, you were getting about, say, in Indian currency it was 18 lakhs or something. That is what you told, right? So
Yeah.
this time you might compromise into 14 lakhs or something, or even less, 10 lakhs or something. Suppose,
Okay.
assuming that you take, that is not progress, right?
Exactly.
Suppose you accept that and go, again you have to start from 10 lakhs for the subsequent job. Nobody will take that you were someday you were earning 18 lakhs, right? How much time you lose?
Yes, you. Yes.
You start all over again.
Yeah.
On the contrary, if you get a job where you are growing, and then what you will tell also to the world. In this case, whatever managerial post that you are looking for, and you are very stuck with that. You are not taking any choices, no matter whoever tells what. Your mindset is fixed, fixed, fixed. It has to be flexible. There is a clear direction, that is how much money you have lost. Expecting people to, uh, like say, extract you from this situation towards that direction. How much money you have lost,
Yeah.
right? And you are still looking for people who will give you that direction. You haven't learned your lesson. So
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
everybody can see, like say, if they have been any mentor, whoever has been teaching people the right direction to go, they can clearly see that your direction is not that, it is that side. So, but they cannot convince you because you are not ready to see towards that direction. It is nobody else's fault. right?
Yeah, you cannot blame other people.
You cannot blame because it is fairly simple. It is there. It shows. So, so what is the problem? Tell me, what is the problem in taking the choice number two?
Taking choice number two. Hmm. Still have to digest for that. It's not really a problem, but like you just said, okay.
Just be a
Sometimes
bit
okay,
louder.
you're
Bit.
being lost. So sorry, one minute. Sorry. Sorry. It's my I just knock at my door. I'm at home. Yeah.
So, what is the
So
resistance towards choice number two?
sorry, actually you were a bit breaking earlier. So this is choice number two. What you were meaning about that?
Sorry,
Sorry, you are just breaking a bit when you explain the choice number two. You're explaining the choice number one. So the choice number two.
choice number two is this. No,
What you
choice number two is this one. Um, this karate or taekwondo,
Oh
whatever you.
yeah. No, actually there's nothing that is stopping me. I've been doing that for nearly 20 years, but teaching it was just last 5 years. So I've been teaching. So nothing is stopping me actually. Unfortunately,
I I lost your voice.
where I am emotions or even outside the world, yeah, I need to it's not really like you can depend on to earn a living for now.
No, you haven't applied. No, I don't think you have applied to be a taekwondo master or
No,
teacher or
not
coach.
really.
Have you applied
Actually,
somewhere?
the unfortunate part, there's not really a job for that. The only choice was to join the police force here in Mauritius. Unfortunately, I failed, like I already explained you. And yeah, so apart from that, you just need to open a gym to really get that. Or like what I'm doing currently is like you get a contract with the government, just only a part-time job. Okay. And there's no really like a job like some like sport complex which really required. There are some, but it's very few. I try to apply, but most of them are hiring as a part-time, not for full-time. Unless I applied also as a PE teacher long time ago, but unfortunately now I'm already 35. So in my country, I cannot apply anymore. For some private, but they just take you only part-time.
How many people, how many students you can get if you start your own training center?
No, I opened. I think I mentioned that to you.
So
I
you have
opened
opened,
that.
right? No, I
Yeah, and I
understood
close also.
you opened and you closed.
Yeah, because in Philippines I opened one. In Mauritius also I opened one. So during the pandemic, both closed.
Now you can reopen again, right?
Yeah, but now it's a bit more requirement since because of the pandemic, everything, and of
No,
course.
no, more institutes have opened. So they are charging a fees, right?
Yeah, of course.
So if they are charging, say, rupees 1,000, you can charge rupees 800 or 500.
Yeah, but like I told you, all depends on where, because like I don't have any place. Okay,
You don't
I
have
don't have
what?
a place, but I rent. I mean, on my own, I don't have any place, so I rent. We I rent a building, okay, to open it. But now, when we work with a student, how we charge, like you give the example, instead of 1,000, you charge only 500. Okay, so of course, after that, you
No,
take up
you
your
have to.
expenses,
No,
and
you if
everything
you
is like a kind of a loss.
so you have to think over that, because no, you are at a place which I haven't seen. I can give you some idea and see what place is required, what infrastructure is required, what facility should be there. I don't have any idea. This is for you to think. And whatever you have right now, people who are paying less, they are not expecting you to make a five-star gym or something, right? So they are expecting a place where you can manage. Suppose, for example, suppose it is a place like say, the rooftop in your building. If there is a rooftop and you can use that place. So if there is a chance of injury, you can put a carpet on that, so that people don't face this injury. Or I don't know what other. So all these are objections, towards your goal. Your goal is like say choice number two. Choice number one is there. You find a job and other things. Choice number two is this. And in both the cases, there will be obstacles. Here also, here also.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
so you have to write down and narrow down. Like say, you have there will be some effort required, and that is what. Suppose you have that resources, you have that. Sorry, what happened? You put that effort. You really want to do that. Then actually solution will come. That
Okay.
solution you need to find out, right?
Yeah.
So for other like say Philippines, those people wherever you were working, it will be expensive for them to hire you back again. As you were saying, uh, unless they expand a lot, they cannot take you back.
Yeah.
Other places also, because it was a COVID situation, nobody has recovered actually fully till yet.
Yeah.
So it will be like that only. So you have two choices. You need to wait, or you need to do something else along with that. And whatever is available there, if you can diversify that into several aspects, small, and this should be your core, like teaching taekwondo and all.
It's not taekwondo, it's karate, but not taekwondo. It's a
Correct.
different.
Yes. I don't have much idea, na, as
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
saying.
Generally speaking, yeah.
So that is what I'm just mentioning a name for you to understand, right?
Mm.
So you only know what is what, right? And the objection that you are saying, there is nobody else, like say the nobody else who will solve your problem. The problems that you are saying, who will solve? It is within your circumstances, right? Suppose you write down say 50 objections, and you come to me saying that, like say in the process, I'll ask you write down first those 20 or 50 whatever problems you have, and then I will ask you to explain and I'll ask you a few questions. Next session we are going to do that, right? So first write down what are the objections, and then
Okay.
what are the opportunities.
Sure, sure.
So you need to first make up your mind as to
Write it
write
down.
down. Write down those 50 questions and um, tell yourself how you will solve
Sure, sure.
and what are the opportunities. So in the process, what will happen? You will see lot of opportunities are there which you haven't yet seen, right? So why I'm saying it? Because the moment I start writing about my work, even nothing to do with any another choice or option or anything, just I start writing down something, I see lot of choices opening up on its own as I start writing, you know. Because when you write down, you start writing on a notebook, what happens is you allow your brain to unburden, right? You are not putting all
Yeah,
those things there. You have downloaded things. So there is space. The space opening up to new opportunities, which you can't see if you have kept it there inside. Because right now you are thinking three, four things and getting confused about that. There are 50 other things which there is no space you have left for your brain to think about. So that is what happens. That is why people say that you should journal all that you
yeah.
have in. Yes.
Thank you so much for that. I'm just going to work on it and get back to you on the today I just
Yeah.
said. So for tomorrow Saturday I have something to do about it.
Yeah.
I
Anything
will start listing
else?
down.
Sorry.
I will start listing it down and
So
get back to you.
there will be write down all those small objection, big objection, apprehensions, and and why you are so rigid about that. No, everything. So what you can do is it will not come at one go. So one page you leave for those objections. Second page you leave for whatever I said, no? Your mindset.
Huh?
Fourth, like that, if you write down and whatever comes to your mind, just put in the relevant page. Then you will see slowly it will grow and slowly it will resolve itself also.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else that you want to discuss?
No, not for now. I'll just do the homework that you gave me. And for now, I need to digest it. Then we'll go with it and get back to you. And,
Sure. Yeah. Okay then.
okay. Thank you so much, Sangeeta,
Yeah.
for that and for
Okay.
those insights and
Yeah. So, like,
answers.
uh,
So
and
we'll work on it later on that. And by the
there is
sorry, go
another
ahead.
way. There is another way to um, this, to receiving grace. You understand that, right? Suppose you do all the hard work till nothing is happening. So then there are two ways to receive grace. Because there is a power beyond us which is controlling what should come to us and what should not. So one is to give in charity, right? And the second is to help another person.
Okay.
Or spread something, spread a mission, like say good about us. So
Good,
both spread, like say earlier times, you know, people were saying good about their religion. That is one
oh,
example. That is one example why people do that. They spread about their religion. Is that is what is that is what brings grace. The second thing is charity. So right now, so like say you are not in a position to give charity, so you can
yeah,
invest your time in helping somebody, helping in something, right? So
yeah,
these are the two other ways, apart from that exercise that I have given you. So what can I give? You can ask yourself that question. What
sure.
can I give right now? So there are three resources that you can give. One is money, second is time, and third is some exercise, you know, some activity, right? So you have to ask yourself, what what can I give, right?
Sure.
So these are just internal exercises.
Yeah, we'll focus on that.
Yeah. So 3-4 days, if you focus on that, I think it will be very good exercise.
Awesome.
Okay. Okay, then see you. And
Thank you so much for that, and see you soon. Have a good weekend and good night.
you too. You too. Thank you.
Thank you.